What is going on, everybody? Back with another Prize Picks player props video. We got MLB today. Gonna be breaking it down, giving you guys my 3 top player props on the Prize Picks platform. If you do not have it, go ahead and get it today. My top play, we'll give it to you right off the bat. You're gonna be the Ludus over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. We'll talk about exactly why here shortly. But they'll give you $50 instantly when you play your first $5 over on the Prize Picks platform if you do not have it with the promo code KJKDFS. I'll have that pinned as the top comment link down below to make it nice and easy on you. You click on the link, you'll get that $50 instantly, and you can get access to every single one of my plays as soon as they are detected over in the premium Discord, where you get access to my play of the day that I'm bringing up right off the bat right now. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 MLB games tonight. Since we started with the Gurriel play brought up, we'll just work our way backwards. We're going to have plays in these early time slot games that kick off at 6:35 p.m. Eastern through 7:40 p.m. Eastern time tonight. And the first one's going to be the Lourdes Gurriel. He's projected to hit 6th in the Arizona Diamondbacks lineup, taking on Shane Smith and the White Sox bullpen. They are awful. The Arizona Diamondbacks are on the road, which means they're going to get the guaranteed top of the 9th inning at bats. They have a 4.82 implied run total. Should be a lot of opportunity for Gurriel to hit, a guy in, which will cash his hits, runs, and RBIs prop. Go ahead and we pull up the odds here for Gurriel. For those of you that are unfamiliar with this concept, guys, the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer is a tool that I'm using every single day to find the very best plays on these apps. All this is doing, it's very simple yet effective. It's bringing in multi-million-dollar sportsbook data onto a screen. DraftKings, BetMGM, Caesar Sportsbook, BetOnline, Bovada, etc. You could visit all of these different sportsbooks for free on, you just type in Caesars, DraftKings, Sportsbook, whatever the case may be, and you can view every single prop, every single line under the sun. But the problem is these apps change these lines quickly, and you want to be able to detect them fast. So that's where the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer comes into play here. That's why it's effective. That's why it's valuable. They'll give you 25% off if you're interested in the link down below. But what this data means, they're factoring in all these things, right? I just talked about the matchup, the bullpen, the fact that the Arizona Diamondbacks are on the road, the fact that they have a 4.82 implied total, the fact that Lourdes Gurriel hits in the 6th spot. So they're going to set these lines appropriately for all of these different data points, the matchup, and they're going to set a price for you to either take the over or the under. So you can see a minus 135 price tag on DraftKings means if you were to log into DraftKings, you're going to have to risk $135 to win $100. They're going to make you risk more on the over to win. Why is that? Because they're saying it's so likely that the over wins. We're going to make you risk more than you're going to win to bake in the probability that you have a higher likelihood to win. And they have millions and millions of dollars invested in the setting the line appropriately. So we don't care whether we're taking the over or the under. All we care is we're taking the side of the prop that is most likely to win. Okay, so the over is the case here tonight with all these things. I mean, the number one thing that I get asked, or whatever the case may be when I'm just talking about these price tags, is like, does this guy know anything about sports, or does he do his research? When you get to this point in the game where you kind of understand these markets, I hate to say it, but you don't really have to. Like, they're factoring in all these things. We can certainly review the information. It never hurts to have information. But I mean, Shane Smith, he's just a guy that doesn't really miss bats. I mean, he's only got a 23% carry to righties, only an 18.9% carry to lefties. The ball is being put in play early and often. The Chicago White Sox bullpen is also bad. Something I think that people don't quite factor into their analysis enough when it comes to the baseball streets. Obviously Shane Smith is going to start, but then once Shane Smith racks up his pitch count and they have to change pitchers and bring in other arms from the bullpen, some teams have a good bullpen, some teams have a bad bullpen. The Chicago Whites bullpen is terrible. It's the second worst bullpen in the entire MLB with a 4.66 xFIP. Actually, it's tied for last because the Washington Nationals have a 4.66 xFIP as well at the time of recording here. So pretty much dead last in the entire MLB as far as bullpens are concerned. And once again, these multi-million-dollar sports books know this stuff, but it's a phenomenal prop. Lourdes Gurriel, okay, the over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs will be the first prop on this video today. And, I wouldn't be surprised in the least if this gets removed at some point during the day. That's just kind of the name of the game that we play. Sorry if that happens. I try to come on and give you guys as much value as I can for free on the channel. It's a little bit frustrating on my end. I know people get frustrated. I swear people hit the dislike button on my videos because they come on and they see the props that I promote and they've changed or got removed. I cannot control that. I don't know what to do. If you have any suggestions, you can give me a follow over on X, Twitter. I've been trying to give out more free value over there, free plays, free EV alerts. That's something I'm going to be trying to do more often on there so that I can instantaneously send it out and help people out rather than these YouTube videos where plays get removed right away. But I'm doing my best here. So that's the first play. We got the Lourdes Gurriel over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Absolutely love that play. As you can see, it's my VIP play of the day. Something my members love where I give out my top prop on the board so they can mix them and match them in their tickets to help them win some money. Looking to help you guys win some money tonight. So then we'll go backwards in this one. We got 3 picks for you. The next game that we're going to discuss, it's going to be this Atlanta Braves New York Mets game. It's going to be a kind of a theme of this video. We're going to have 3 hitters that are on the road in good hitting environments. Pretty good hitting weather around the league tonight. 85 degrees in New York. 9-mile-an-hour winds blowing out to left center. We got 92 degrees in Chicago. The winds are blowing right to left, but still warm hitting weather. And then we'll be talking about this Texas-Baltimore game as well. So once again, another hitter on the road here. In the second spot, it's going to be Matt Olson. All right, Matt Olson, another tool that I'm using every single day is going to be Outlier. They'll give you 7 days completely free. My link down below. I'll have it pinned as the top comment once again, guys, to make it nice and easy on you to take advantage of this. You can see a 54% chance to hit. We're once again discussing the over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And this is the same concept I just discussed on the DGF optimizer where they're giving you a percentage of the prop to hit. They're listing all the odds. You can see on Prizepicks, we're going to be getting minus 122 in a 3-pick power play that I'm promoting here today. He's listed as minus 135 on DraftKings, minus 135 on ESPN, minus 130 on BetMGM. All of these different sports books are aggressively favoring. You can see Prizepicks is very clearly the best possible place that you could be taking this prop. Underdog's already shifted him up to minus 150, minus 143 on Sleeper, these other daily fantasy sports apps. All just charging you a really high price. So the fact that we're able to get it, at a discount over on Prizepicks in a 3-pick power play is going to be a very good deal. And we could certainly look at the matchup as well here, taking on Paul Blackburn. Once again, the implied run total, the Braves do have a 4.5 implied run total. It's a similar thing here where the guy that just doesn't miss bats, the ball's going to be put in play and they're on the road. So I'll repeat myself, it's factored into the odds, but if you go ahead and you bring up the underlying metrics here tonight for Matt Olson, very good hitter, and then Paul Blackburn, he just, once again, doesn't miss bats. So if the ball's going to be put in play, we have some good hitters, that's going to be factored into the odds here. Matt Olson, a 227 isolated power metric on the season, a 370 weighted on base average, only striking out 19.8% of the time. And then we go ahead and we look at Paul Blackburn. Same thing, kind of concept that we discussed with the previous matchup, who were we with Shane Smith and Lourdes Gurriel. He just doesn't strike guys out. He's only got a 12.1% K rate to lefties. That is Matt Olson, the left-handed bat. Only a 14.8% K rate to righties. Ball should be put in play early and often. Should have a lot of opportunities. Once again, the Braves are on the road, so they're going to get the guaranteed top of the 9th inning at bats, which makes us happy. That gives us as many opportunities as possible for our prop to cash. That is also factored into the odds. All these multi-million-dollar sportsbook odds that I'm constantly discussing on the channel. It does apply here to this Matt Olson prop as well. You can see he's absolutely crushed this. Is 7-7 here against the Mets on the 19th. Very good hitter, and he should have a lot of opportunities tonight. So it's the same theme of the video. On the road, guaranteed top of the 9th inning at bats. Taking on a guy that does not miss bats. Should be a lot of opportunities for Matt Olson to go ahead and cash in his hits, runs, and RBIs prop, which is listed at, once again, 1.5 here on the Prizepicks board today. So take advantage of that over. We got the Matt Olson over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And the third prop will once again be an over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. It's a guy that really struggled to start the season. He was really sucking, like bad, but traditionally a good hitter, and he's starting to heat up. That's going to be Marcus Semien here in the 4th spot for the Texas Rangers. On the road, guaranteed top of the 9th inning at bats, taking on a guy in Trevor Rogers, who is a lefty. Marcus Semien does traditionally mash left-handed pitching, and Trevor Rogers doesn't really have the highest strikeout rate, so the ball should be put in play. Semien expected to hit in the 4th spot, the cleanup spot. Should have a lot of opportunities. to knock one in. Orioles bullpen has not been nearly as good this year as they have in years past. There's another thing that I'll bring up. They still rank out pretty well, 8th overall in the entire MLB, but they've had some pretty rough goes of it with injuries and stuff and giving up quite a bit of runs. So Semion's starting to heat up. All the underlying data is going to match up here as well. We can go ahead and get straight to the point on the DGF optimizer with him, with a -135 price tag on DraftKings, -140 on BetMGM, -130 on Caesars, all the above, all aggressively favored. Once again, making a lot of sense. Trevor Rogers. It's like the theme of the video, man. It's just, you know, we have another team that's on the road against a guy that doesn't really get a lot of swings and misses. The ball should be put in play early and often. We can look at the underlying metrics. Trevor Rogers did just return from the IL. He's got a 25% carry to righties on the season, 20% carry to lefties. But if we look at a larger sample size like last season, I mean, the guy only had a 16% carry to righties and a 19.2% carry to lefties. So traditionally speaking, over the long term, we're targeting 3 guys tonight with less than a 20% strikeout rate against these guys that we're targeting the over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs props for. And it's factored into the odds. Sound like a broken record, but I mean, it's just true. So the Marcus Semien, over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs will be the last and final prop here on the channel today. So that's going to be the 3-pick entry. I did provide it to my VIP members, so I'm giving you this value for free here on the channel. If you enjoyed the content, it would be greatly appreciated. If you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content that I upload. Thank you for tuning in. Wishing you all of the best of luck on your MLB player props tonight, and we will see you in the next one.